This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Niamh Kavanagh.
And I'm Gearoid.
And you're listening to Agony Rants.
Welcome, listener, to the show where a Eurovision winner and a comedian solve your problems and heal your life and fix your world.
You say that like you mean it.
Do you know what we do?
I know.
We absolutely do, Niamh. Every Monday morning, we just make a certain small subsection of women and gay men feel better about themselves.
They're not all gay.
Well,
A large percentage.
it's a large percentage.
I know. It's like our demographic.
The ones that aren't are here for a social experiment. Niamh, how has your week been?
I've had a really lovely week, actually. I spent it kind of travelling around the place, and I went to my nephew's wedding. Yes, I know. He's him and his long-term girlfriend Rachel finally tied the knot. I mean, to be honest, in my head, they've been married for like 400 years. You know, this is the new thing with young people because they're in their early 30s and they basically have been together since school, I feel, or very close to it.
Oh, God, that's
And
brilliant.
they've been together a long time and they made it formal. They had a brilliant time. Slight thing about it is that there was black tie, which was quite a stretch for my children, as you can imagine.
Black tie is
Because we only had one dicky bow in the whole family. Because they've never needed all at the same time. And I'm that kind of woman who goes one at a time.
One dicky bow.
One dicky bow. Why would I need 10?
Exactly.
So we suddenly had to hire. And then I had to measure things. And then my son, I measured his waist for his trousers for the hire. And he insisted, despite the fact that the tape measure said 32 to 34, you know, he was a 30 because he owns one pair of trousers that says 30.
Okay.
And I said, okay. And then told the man 32 to 34. Because I'm not stupid.
That's well done. Well
You
done.
know.
Apparently they used to do that with Judy. Do you remember Judy Finnegan?
Oh, Judy
Yeah.
Finnegan on This Morning.
Yeah, apparently with wardrobe, they used to do that.
Richard and Judy.
Used
Do you
to
remember
sew-
Richard
sew
and
on
Judy?
like smaller sizes.
I know.
Just
No.
etc.
I go by what fits me because nobody sees the label.
Do you know what? I never understand. I don't understand sizes. Like they all have different sizes.
Oh,
in
yeah,
different
no.
shops, and there's numbers.
They're just a rough guide.
I
just a rough
put on a
guide.
pair of trousers during the week and said 42, and I was like, what does that mean?
Just 42.
But it doesn't mean. I thought it was 42 inches. I was like, oh, what's happened?
No. It's a European thing or something.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
usually, different countries have different ways of measuring it.
I never understand it. It's
You want to really feel shit? Be a woman. Because in America, they go from size 2 up.
oh God.
Like, size 2 should only be for toddlers. Do you understand me? And actually, realistically, so I don't ever think about what size I think.
2 now?
Size 2, the equivalent, I think, is probably about a 6 or an 8 here.
Is that like for a corpse?
It's
With
super
a
skinny.
long illness.
It's super for
She
preemies.
struggled to the last, but she looks great.
But she was dressed beautifully. It's quite slender. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Most women, of a certain, depending on their age, really, they're probably a good size to be would be 10 to 12. I think.
Yeah.
I briefly visited that. But I can still rock a 10 or a 12 in a pair of trousers, like a 12, as long as it goes below the bump. But, No, but look, it doesn't matter what size you wear. Things should just fit you, that
Yeah.
sort of thing.
My challenge is this year. I would like to learn how to alter clothes.
Is this back to, you remember when we did the sewing thing?
Yeah,
I
I did a bit of sewing, but I never really got the hang of it. I'd love to know how to
Alterations is like a step over putting in a bloody button, right? You need to take a class.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
You should do that.
Because
It'd be really fun.
They like on Dancing with the Stars, the wardrobe team are unreal. Like they just fix stuff. Like
I know.
Like they put everything that's on you is too big, and then they just tailor it into you.
I know, it's amazing. I just want to say
the
for the
future.
record,
Go on.
are you preparing for the Great Sewing Bee?
I'd love a crack. I would love a crack at just that stuff. Like learn to use a sewing machine. I think it'd be great crack.
I think
Because
it would be.
also I do yo-yo diet, Niamh. Like I swing. I
do.
swing wildly.
Sweet chariot.
Like I really do. Like sometimes like I lose loads of weight just for no reason, and then other times I jacket on like an animal.
Do you know, I used to be like that before I had my thyroid out.
Wonder if that's what it is.
No.
No, like Niamh, do you know what? Like, this is very triggering. I feel like I realise you answered that having just seen me put a muffin inside me with me fist.
Literally all in one go.
Like
a breakfast muffin.
Yeah. There was carrot in that, Niamh.
There was
That's
carrot.
1 of me 5 a day.
There you go.
It's 1 of me 5 a day.
There you go. There was carrot in it. I saw a trail of it.
Yeah.
That and half a ton of sugar. Anyway, but
Niamh.
Yeah, but
I don't know who
fabulous.
hurt you.
Yeah.
I don't know who hurt
So
you to make
many
a snap like this.
We're talking about weight.
I can't talk to you when I'm like this. Like, when you're like this, I can't.
A woman has just roared through menopause about weight. She had her gallbladder out last year. Do you understand me? Like I'm up again at the moment. I'm trying to be that type of person who's accepting of my weight. I'm accepting of how fabulous I am. And I'm beautiful in many ways, but just there's a certain part of me that just doesn't enjoy this conversation.
You're a goddess.
I know,
We've spoken about this before.
It's the hair. It's the hair.
A thin person can't support a voice like yours.
I was thin. There's a video on RTE archives of me in a pair of cycling shorts, looking about as thin as a thin thing.
Do you know what, Niamh? Cycling shorts don't suit you.
No, I know.
They don't suit you.
Well,
Niamh.
certainly not now.
No, Niamh. You look incredible. You
I have
look
great legs,
absolutely
though.
incredible.
I have great legs.
You've great
Anyway.
everything.
Yeah, you're
You've
right.
great everything.
You're right. You're so
You're
right.
stunning.
So right. Love you so much. Anyway, so what were we talking about before that?
I don't know.
Anyway.
I've been in a bubble, right? I've been in a bubble because I'm doing this show, right?
Okay.
And I know you're probably going, how much of a bubble are you in, Gearoid? Well, I've had 2 unnerving things happen to me this week,
Oh,
right?
just the 2.
One,
Did you discover Trump as president?
you know the way like I live over at Tesco's,
Oh, yeah.
right? I live over at Tesco's.
Okay.
And I went into Tesco, like, I'm very chaotic at the moment. I'm not normally a chaotic person.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
no, you're not. You're very.
I'm ordered.
Yeah.
I was going out of my apartment and I was going to rehearsals. And you wear your special shoes,
Oh,
right?
special.
So I put them in
shoes.
my bag. And then I was like, I'll bring my iPad with me in case I get a chance to do a bit of work. You know,
because you're not doing
emails.
enough.
And I picked up my coat.
Mm.
And then I was like, I'll pick up water. I'll get a bottle of water now before I go into rehearsals. And I found myself in Tesco's with my coat in one hand, my iPad in the other hand. And I was like, what?
Why am I here?
Where's my bag? Why isn't the coat on me? Like, how did this? I'm just demented.
No, I know.
Also, I watched the news for the first time the other day.
Okay.
Yeah. And they were talking about Micheál Martin. I was like, when did he become Taoiseach? How did I miss this?
You're a comedian. You're supposed to be topical.
Well,
like
I'm not.
On it.
I'm not. I was just like, oh, I feel like I missed this. I mean, I know there was an election and stuff, but
Did you vote?
I missed the transition. I didn't. Of course, I voted.
Okay,
I did my
okay.
civic duty, but I did miss the transition of power.
Okay.
I was astonished.
And I'm to be fair, it took a long time.
It did. They were killing each other,
They
apparently.
were killing each
Because I had
other.
to go Google, what
just-
happened. I was like, God, there was murder, and I missed it all.
Yeah, it all happened. But then your focus is elsewhere. That's
My
a good
focus
thing.
is elsewhere at the
That's a
moment.
good thing, though.
It is.
You know, because that used to happen to me all the time when I went up to Donegal for the summer with the kids. I would go up and then whole swathes of life would happen because there was no internet. So I wouldn't be checking the news. So I would discover that somebody had died, like somebody really important. Like I think Michael
Tina
Jackson.
Turner. Oh, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, this is a long time ago. Now, Michael Jackson, I think, died in a period of time while I was up there. And I suddenly discovered it randomly when I came out. There'll be whole swathes of my life. And you know what? It never mattered.
Do you know what? I will say this, right?
I'm just going to say.
As much as I chastise myself for being uninformed at the moment,
Yeah,
right? It's kind of nice.
it is.
It's actually nice to be in a, like, not to be consciously turning on the radio to hear people fighting about stuff. I actually,
It kind of reminds me of how I like to watch sport, right? So I like to watch sport because I'm in a house full of men, so sport happens, right? And I like watching sport, and I've always liked watching sport. I just don't want to hear people talk about it endlessly afterwards. Right?
Yeah.
So, in other words, I don't mind watching the news. I'm interested in the news. I just do not want 100 years of the news.
Punditry.
The same conversation. And the
I
problem is social
wholeheartedly
media
agree.
gives you
I do. I wholeheartedly
skewed.
agree.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's not to say that there aren't brilliant programs about it, but that's different. You go actively looking for them. But, anyway, that's just the whole thing. I think it's a nice thing not to have news for a while.
Yeah. If I watch sport, I have to watch it with the sound down.
Okay.
I can't bear the sound of sport. You know that that goes on in the background of sport.
Okay.
It drives me. It's
Oh, you mean
like
the constant
nails
kind of the
on a
crowd?
blackboard? Yeah. Like it's like a.
That's specifically in one sport. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I hate it. It's like nails on a blackboard. Like I can feel it in my teeth.
Right.
So I have to. I watch the sound down for the bums.
I was going to say there's a
That's
lot.
it.
There's a lot to admire. You got to find what you can find and things.
Now there are people that measure their clothes.
There's
Every pair of shorts is tailored to every curve.
sometimes I watch that and I think I'd hate to be washing them.
You'd never get that out.
Mind you, I think of the pride I'd feel if they were kind of on the line, clean. Because you know me, I love a line a lot washing.
I wonder, do they wash their own jerseys?
No, they do not.
Okay.
Matt, these people are paying ridiculous amounts of money. They're not washing their own feckin' jerseys.
Well, I mean,
They're barely wiping their own arses, like, and I'll be honest. Sorry. Listen, I'm going to say something really super quick, right? Because it made me laugh the other day, right? I was walking into a shop in Belfast and I was walking in and an ice cream truck went around the corner. Now, the only reason I knew it was an ice cream truck because it had a certain tone in it. And as it drove around the corner, it was playing its music. And I was thinking to myself, that is the weirdest thing I've ever heard out of an ice cream truck, right? Because you know the
what
way...
music was it?
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Have you ever heard an ice cream truck play that?
Well, do you know what I did hear about ice cream trucks? Which is interesting.
No, I know what you're going to say.
What?
Does it involve some sort of illegal substances?
Yeah, that they buy drugs.
Yeah, so maybe it is more relevant. Maybe it's not an ice cream truck. Maybe it is, we are blatantly a drug truck. So you're going to be a drunken sailor by the time you leave here.
I thought that was fascinating. Somebody told me that a while ago and I was like, oh my God.
You get something...
Of course, that's a great idea. And also you get an ice cream as well.
Which are 99.
Yeah, that's in the bottom of the ice cream.
You quite often want both together.
Yeah, because it's in the bottom of the ice cream.
Not that I know.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
I'd love that. I wonder, are there...
What do you mean in the bottom? Is that like
Like they put it into the cone and then they put the ice cream on top of it.
Do you remember
Now, do you know what I would like?
What?
And what I hope? I hope that ice cream doesn't go to waste. Because I know addiction is a terrible thing. But if you were to pay for a 99 and then whack it on the floor to get your drugs out of the bottom of it, I think that would be an awful shame.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be
and
awful?
I would like to volunteer.
But are they in a plastic thing? Because if it melted on top of it, it might melt and then you might not get the good of it.
Oh, I'd say it's in a bag.
Do you think?
I don't think they're injecting melted ice cream. I mean, I'd give it a crack. I'd give it a go.
Crack?
No problem. If somebody said you want to inject melted, like that sounds very bougie.
Yeah, I know. Very
sounds
bougie.
like like a high-end cocktail bar where they also
Inject.
you have to
inject ecstasy into your
you have to sniff the smoke that comes with the cocktail.
Oh, God.
Those? Yeah.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
I love high dining and all, but please smoke.
I went to one in...
Mind you, a scent of something can make you really fabulous. I mean, I'm not saying that, but it's like, hello.
I went to this place in Manchester before and it was a cocktail bar, but it was like a speakeasy cocktail bar. It was supposed to be like a secret.
Oh, like Bugsy Malone.
So you go in and it's a laundrette.
Wow.
And then you've got to pick up a phone and press a number and then a door opens and you pull out a washing machine and then you go in. But on the menu they had cocktails that were it comes in one of those glass cloches.
Yes.
And there's raspberry smoke all around it. So you lift it up and that comes up. And then my friend got one and she got there was a vape thing with it that you to inhale the smell of some sort of cinnamon thing to drink this whiskey cocktail. It was wild.
But can you do laundry as well? Because that would be my dream. That would be my dream.
That's a great night out.
That could be my dream.
It's a good night out. Well, if they don't, they should.
Do they
You
let
should
you
go in?
Is there places with really long lines so I can hang it out?
Just bring your laundry, go in and have a few drinks, and then collect it dried, and you're rather going
Oh
home.
my God, that would be heaven on a stick.
That would be perfect. But Niamh, we have problems.
We do have problems.
We have to fix the world. Niamh, I'm on tour. I'm going to loads of places, right?
Okay.
My show is called Road Rage. You can get tickets on gearoid.com. I'm going to loads of places, and I'm doing Vicar Street on April the 25th. And also, if you're in Glasgow, I'm at the Glasgow Comedy Festival on the 20-something
On the 20-something.
of March. It's a Friday.
It's a 20-something.
The 26th, 28th, whatever the Friday is.
Something.
I'm at the Old Hairdressers, which sounded homophobic, but then I thought there's other people there, so it's like, that's actually fine.
It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah, so gearoidfriday.com is where you can get tickets, and please come. And also, if you want to say hello after the show, just tell one of the people.
I won't be there all the time.
Niamh won't be there. She's seen it.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I'm over it
She was
now.
like, I'll be honest, couldn't sit through that again.
That's not true. You made me laugh. Did you hear me laughing?
I did hear you laughing.
I know, because my generous, hearty laugh.
Filthy voiced laugh.
I know.
Yes, so please come along. We are pausing for a moment to remind you that Agony Rants is part of the
Head Stuff Plus network.
God almighty, Niamh. The Head Stuff Podcast Network.
I know.
We've been on the Head Stuff Podcast Network for 2.5 years.
I know.
Niamh she doesn't pay attention
I
to details.
refuse. Point blank.
She doesn't do details.
Do you know what? I delegate that to someone else.
I have people for that, essentially.
You, basically.
If you would like to support the show, you can do so by subscribing to Head Stuff Plus for as little as €5 per month.
Yeah.
And in return for that, you'll get bonus content from every other show on the Head Stuff Podcast Network, including our Vintage Rants.
Yes, which is delightful.
It's a delightful show. It comes out every second
2
Thursday.
weeks. Yeah, every 2 weeks.
Please subscribe over on headstuffpodcast.com, and we will absolutely be your best friend.
Forever.
Yes, and you will also get bonus content from this show, which is the show that we are cross-promoting this week. We don't know what it is, but we're 100% certain that
it's brilliant.
Dear Niamh and Gearoid, I'm a big fan of the podcast, and I have a problem that is explosive.
I love explosive.
And I absolutely don't know what to do. When I say explosive, I mean it could literally break my family apart. And I feel like I am holding the grenade. Okay.
Suzanne,
Not
you're now
even-
my new favourite person.
Not even a tiny bit dramatic.
I know. I love it.
I am 36 years of age, and early last year, I broke up with my boyfriend of 4 years. It had been coming for a few months. We had drifted apart, and I felt it was time to move on. We parted amicably.
Yes, correct.
Which means good.
Yes. As in friendly enough.
What's the one that means bad?
What do you mean?
Isn't it? There's a word like amicably,
Is there?
but I think it means bad.
Oh.
Acrimoniously.
Okay, there you go.
I always mix them up.
Wow.
Like so.
Felt like a Wordle moment there.
Yeah, when I heard we parted amicably, I was like, the bastard. No,
No.
actually, that's good. Amicably is good. We parted amicably, and that was it. Around October, I became aware that my only sister had a new man, and she was keeping him to herself. She was reluctant to talk about it, saying that it was early days. At Christmas, she told me that she was dating my ex, and it was serious. Holy shit.
Okay.
I was shocked. I felt I should be fine with it, but understood I didn't need to be. And I could decide how I felt about it. Okay. Okay, so I wouldn't say you're holding a grenade. I'd say it's more a suicide belt.
Okay.
They said they wanted to tell me going into the new year, and they were concerned about it. I am fine 1 minute, as I'm certain our parting was for the best, and next minute I'm furious. I don't know how to feel. My sister is the black sheep of the family, and I know I could throw her under the bus, and that would be understandable. But I also understand they're free agents. This is very interesting. I want to talk to my sister to clear the air. I want to understand the timelines.
I bet you do.
Should I be...
I bet you do, because this is...
concerned about
I have
this?
opinions.
Now, this is interesting.
Yeah.
I'm dying to know what you think of this.
Okay.
I am asking absolutely everybody for their thoughts, so look forward to hearing your take. Yours, Suzanne.
Okay, so let's deal with the timeline conversation, because
I-
as you were reading that, I was going back to see how long this seems to have split up. So all in the same year, you and your partner of 4 years, right? And no doubt you spent quality time with your only sister over that time, right? Parted company, and then they got together. How long? And they've been together for a few months by the sounds of it, because, obviously they're serious, right? So they've been together a few months. You've been split up in the space of a year. So that's a concern that is separate to whether you should be annoyed about who it is. Okay?
Interesting.
Right? So here's the
I love it
thing.
when Niamh unpicks.
I know. I'm here unpicking.
Yeah, I love this.
Okay. I understand your fury because you feel betrayed by your sister.
Now, Niamh, hold on a second.
In the nicest possible way.
Yeah. Where's the measure, Niamh? Now you're throwing in fury, betrayed, and she hasn't said either of those words.
No, but they're strong words. But that's I understand what Suzanne's doing here. She is trying to be grown up in the situation, and she wants to get her toddler out and go, "You've taken my toys. What the fuck?" Right?
Okay.
And it's understandable. It's a knee-jerk response. I didn't want him, but you want him, and now I'm annoyed because, you should have known that I didn't want him, so therefore you shouldn't have him, right? It's a kind of a knee-jerk response. And I'm not saying that you're being childish about this, Suzanne, because I know you're trying really hard to be grown up about this, but it is understandable to feel that, right?
Okay.
It's understandable to feel, how long has that been going on? Is that been going on? Were you falling in love while we were still together? There's an element of that. But actually, if you go down that route, you've got to make a decision whether you love your sister, right? That's where you start. Do you love your sister? Yes, you do. I think you do. And if you love your sister, then you say, good luck. Because you didn't, and maybe he'll work out better with her. Fine. You've got to come to some agreement here, because if they're serious, that's where they're going, right?
Yeah.
I think the issue here, Suzanne, is you need to decide, were you properly done with him? If you were, then let him go. That's the first issue. I think you've probably done that, but then it comes back to you this way, and that makes you pause.
Yeah.
And you can understand it.
I can totally understand it. I definitely think, do you know what fascinates me about this letter, right? Is I think I would have done it the other way around. So I think she's been really calm working up to a melter. Whereas
you'd have started melting.
I would have kicked off, and then I would have been all right about it.
Yeah, but
because I do think that you're right. In that situation, you are entitled to a kick off.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like you are.
Which is why they knew it.
But
I love this problem.
Me too.
Yeah.
And what's interesting about it is she didn't kick off. And I don't, I think she needs to ask herself, why does she not kick off? Does she not kick off because she actually doesn't care? Or B, did she not kick off because she doesn't feel she's the right to kick off? And they're two different reasons.
They are very two different things, yeah.
And I think if she did care, even if she didn't want to kick off, if she did care, I think she would have kicked off by now.
Yeah, I know. I don't think
she would have had her.
I don't think the answer is to kick off in any way.
No.
Not for Suzanne.
And I think that if she has gone this far without throwing a rattler out of the pram, I think if she feels that she can decide how she wants to be in this, I think she should decide just not to let this bother her. That said, I think you could say, I'm going to be honest with you, it's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Best of luck to you, but it's weird.
Yeah.
I'll be grand, but it's weird.
Yeah. And it's okay to say that.
Yeah.
100%. Because if you're not saying that, then it's not normal.
No.
Because it is true. It is weird. It's kind of an unwritten rule. Now, to say that, sometimes people do suit better, in different situations. We don't know why they split up. It sounds like a kind of a slow separation because you've probably grown apart. I think at 36, you're probably thinking, should I be settling for less than what I deserve? And I am delighted to say, Suzanne, you made the right decision.
Yeah.
You made the right decision. If you weren't, and actually if you're not completely apoplectic with rage about the fact that they're together, then the chances are you are over this guy. You don't want him.
Yeah, you should actually, that's a good point. You should actually back yourself on this.
Now, and as long as he wasn't abusive or an arsehole, you know, the reality is then you should wish your sister luck, because she might achieve happiness with this man, she might not, you know, but that's not for you, you know.
Yeah, it's nothing really
you don't want to be the reason for that. I know that. I know by you, Suzanne. I can understand that you're furious because there's too many emotions mixed up with it. Plus, you know, when you move on from someone, you don't really want to be meeting them every 5 seconds down the road, and certainly not hanging out with your sister.
And also, do you know what? She said something interesting there where she was saying, my sister's the black sheep of the family, and I know I could throw her under the bus and that would be understandable, and I also understand they're free agents. So
don't.
I feel like you also feel that you are holding your sister's reputation in the palm of your hands, and that you have to protect her so you can't be annoyed at her. Now, I would just don't think about that, because
no, I wouldn't worry about that.
The other thing that you're not factoring in here, right, is other people will have opinions.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter how, it doesn't matter how calm you are.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm from a family of a load of girls. It doesn't matter how calm somebody is about something. There will be other people on their behalf going, what in the name of God is going on?
Is occurring.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, actually,
you can't control that.
I miss that kind of black sheep thing, right? And the black sheep thing, and she wanted to throw on the bus, but actually, realistically, is your sister doing this to get at you?
Yeah.
And if it is, I say to you, let her have at it.
Don't rise.
The best thing you can do is go, good luck to you, and leave it there. Because believe me, you know, if that's the rise that she's hoping for, then don't give it to her.
Absolutely not. You just need to see this as the man that you didn't want has moved on.
Yeah. Which he probably would have done anyway.
Story.
So
draw a line under it.
It's an extra thing, obviously, that it's involving the sister for whatever reason. Let them on. How often do you see them?
Yeah.
You know, how often is this going to be in your face? And the calmer you are with that situation, you know, and then you go and you find the most gorgeous person.
Exactly.
And ride the bejesus out of them. No, but you know what I mean? And then you appear with that, and you're not doing that to get at them, but you go and live your life and find who it is you should be with. If that's the thing.
You should also do this. There's a great thing that Sarah Millican has, right? It's in her book. It's called Millican's Law.
Okay.
And it was something that was on the comedy circuit for a long time, right? And it was her rule that all comedians knew.
Okay, which was?
Which is that if you have a bad gig or a good gig,
yeah,
you've got 12 hours
to sit on it.
To sit on that feeling.
Yeah,
so
one way or other.
And you've got to sleep for 7 of them. So
Yeah.
You know, because if you go into the next gig feeling lousy with the last night's gig, you'll have a terrible one. If you go in like a dog with 2 dicks because you had a great night one last night,
you're fucked.
You're also screwed. So you've got to just actually let it go. So what I would say is that this is, you're going to get mileage out of this.
Yeah, either way.
Wise,
right?
Either way, no matter whatever you choose, way you choose to be, you're going to get mileage out of this. There's going to be a lot of discussions. But I would say for your own brain, put a bit of a Millican's Law on this.
Yeah. Give yourself a time.
Give yourself 2 months to rinse this for all it's worth. And then afterwards, stop talking about it.
Yeah.
Or not even 2 months. Maybe I would say a month.
I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't even talk about this. Right? Because...
but there's an element of gossip now. Come on, you would, Niamh.
I know.
Imagine that happened and we were meeting up to do the pod and you were like...
Oh, no, you, me.
And
we will be talking about it. No, I'm not talking about that.
I don't want to talk about it, Gearoid. Excuse me?
I'm talking about in the family.
That option's not on the table.
You would want to talk about that.
Absolutely.
No, you're right. There's an element to that. But the reality is if you have the melter, then it comes about you.
Yes.
You leave it to be about them. I used to tell my children that when they were toddlers, you know, your bad behavior, the second you lose it, it becomes about your behavior and not the behavior that needs to be actually addressed. And so therefore what you need to do is let them fall to the wolves. And more importantly, the less you respond to that, if it's a reaction to you as a person, they are getting nothing out of that. So let's see how long that lasts. Exactly. You know, but look, maybe it is the forever for them, and I wish them well, because either way you're going to have to live with the situation. You know, you don't have to condone it as such. You don't have to go, let's double date and all that shite. But you do need to kind of go, well, yeah, as you said it perfectly earlier on, basically, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know, amazing. I don't know how that happened.
What seldom is wonderful.
No, but it's true. It's like, it's weird. It is weird. It feels a bit weird, but, I'm sure it'll be fine. You get on with it. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to change it. And the more you push against it, the more it's going to come towards you.
Yeah,
and
totally.
the high moral ground is magnificent.
It's a wonderful
It's
place
a
to sit and watch the world
beautiful,
go by.
lofty place. And the truth is, you were done, Suzanne. You were done. Go find somebody who fills your day with happiness.
Exactly.
Whoever that may be.
But let us know now, because this is one.
Better yet, fill your day with happiness yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying.
But let us know how this goes, because this will roll on. And as much as we don't want you to be gossiping about it and dwelling on it,
but
we would
definitely
like to
want the
gossip
gossip.
about it and dwell on it.
We want photos.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to see.
We have another problem, Niamh.
Hi, Gearoid and Niamh. I am allergic to one of my colleagues. She wears, the first time I read this, I thought allergic as in the way I say, I'm allergic because I'm annoyed about something, but it's not quite what you think. So I'm allergic to one of my colleagues. She wears some super strong patchouli / musky perfume that literally prevents me from breathing.
Oh, God.
I've told her about this and she seems to have either forgotten or doesn't care. I actually had to leave the office and work in another room a few times. But to spare her feelings, I've said that I've had meetings that I've just never come back from. Anyway, a few weeks ago, when we both happened to be at work, I told her again that I am having some sort of allergy to her perfume. But she has started wearing it again. My head is literally stuffed with rhinitis and rage at this point. Should I go to HR or go to a doctor first? Emily.
Emily. Listen. Emily and our clogged sinuses need to be aware that the world does not revolve around Emily.
Okay.
Hard and all as this is to hear. Sorry now. Do you realistically expect this woman who clearly likes this perfume and enjoys this perfume, do you honestly expect her to, when she's getting ready in the morning and she goes to put on the perfume that makes her feel lovely, to think, oh, poor Emily and her stuffed nose? Like, come on.
Well, what?
No,
but here, what if this is not perfume? Maybe that's just the way she smells.
Well, that's even worse then. It's like, Emily, what, are you going to go to HR and say,
she's smelly, I
I'm
don't
sorry,
like her.
she smells too floral for my liking.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Now, I'm going to play devil's advocate for a little minute here, right? If you're really allergic to something, how rhinitis is a sore thing. It's difficult if you're constantly having to deal with it.
Well, then she needs to go move desks, or she needs to go and get hay fever tablets, or.
I think doctor first.
The medical, Emily's medical problem is Emily's medical problem.
Well, maybe what she needs to do is kind of have some sort of diffuser. Just do something she doesn't
I put
like.
it to you this way, right? I really like the aftershave I wear.
Okay.
Right. And my friend Alan actually did say, I remember I was staying in his house and I was like, excuse me. I was putting it on. He said, no, just one spray, Gar. I was like, excuse me?
Yeah. Trust me, I'm with Alan on this. Not about you, because it's not obvious. Although, to be fair, both Sarah and I hugged you the other night and we both came away thinking that's a lot of aftershave.
But I just put it on.
And my husband had questions for me when I came home.
No, I just put it on when I put it on when I come off stage, so I don't.
No, I understand that. But here's the thing. My son is a serial
I love the smell of aftershave.
I'm so glad for you. I walk in, I can't breathe, and then I wash the clothes, and then all of the clothes smell of it, and then more importantly, what happens at the end is that you still smell of the clothes, and you think that has to be expensive, if no other reason. I mean, how many bottles of aftershave are you going through a year? Because it has to be more than what's your aftershave of choice?
At the moment, it is Kouros.
Kouros, good manly
I love
Kouros. Yeah.
But
No, but seriously, there are some people, it's like, now I'm going to say this, right? I go in places and people like scented candles. Some people like a lot of scented
I
candles.
do like
Or
scented
one of
candles.
those machines that absolutely traumatizes me every time I go in, which is basically one of these machines that occasionally, every 20 minutes, just long enough for you to forget that it's going to happen, sprays into the room. So you hear this, and then the next thing you know, you're...
Oh, yeah.
Right. I don't do well with that. It's like Lily's, right? I absolutely fill up and I'm coughing, I'm sneezing. Sometimes I'm going, I can't bear the smell of this. And it's really difficult to sit in the same room. So they love it. They're happy. They're inured to it. And yet you're sitting there and you're not smelling it because you know, and you're dying from it. But you love this person. So you sit in that room getting sprayed at, right? And so... And so there is a difficulty, right? You know, there's a difficulty to that. So if you're working in that, so you're not even invested emotionally in this person, you understand?
Well, I think,
So
I put it this way. If I was working in a building, right? And HR pulled me in and said, Gearoid, your aftershave is too overpowering.
Yeah, you would be,
I would
excuse
just
me,
say,
like there'd be wheelie bins at dawn.
Get fucked.
Yeah.
Like, tough.
You would be spraying extra spray in the morning, I
Yeah,
know
I would
you.
just be like, I couldn't give a shite. Like, move them.
Yeah.
I smell beautiful.
Listen, there are ways around this, Emily, but I think HR is not the way forward. I think what you need to do...
she needs to look after herself in this aggressive situation.
Find a way around it. You can't get around. I totally get why you feel the way you do about it. Because I kind of do feel like that sometimes, you know.
About me?
No, you're gorgeous all the time.
The way
but my car,
you talk to me sometimes.
My car smelled of Kuros the other day. And that was us just driving home.
I smelled stunning.
You do.
Thank you.
You're gorgeous. You're always
I'm very
so
upset now. I'm going to have to switch to a milder.
No.
I used to love Fierce by Abercrombie and Fitch, but now they're racist.
Oh yeah, no, it's terrible. I am a Chanel No. 5 girl. I love a little bit of Chanel, but I don't wear it very often, and I can't smell it off myself. Do you smell your aftershave on yourself?
Yeah, that's why I love it.
That's because you put so much on.
But I love smelling nice. I do think smells are. I had this experience, right? I went to see Mamma Mia years ago. And I was in the front row, and every time the lead actress came on stage, there was a lovely smell. And I thought, how lovely.
Yeah.
So then, I just like to, I like to smell nice from my shows.
She wasn't working hard there.
No, I think she was spraying it every time. They used to get paid very well. But... But like I always think, well, I think that's a nice thing.
No, it is a nice thing. It is a nice thing. You want to smell nice in a space. You don't want to be overpowering, though. It's not fair to other people. I'm with Emily a little bit here. Only a very small amount. Because it's not a big ask for that woman not to wear it during a few hours of the day if she's working.
I think...
But you could pull it back. But to be honest with you, Emily, it's a difficult one because essentially you don't really have the right to tell this woman she can't smell like that.
No.
But you might be, time to get a new job.
Well, I think just move desks.
Yeah, but it might not that be easy. You
can just say to your manager, listen, our perfume's driving me mad.
So if you have peanuts, you're not allowed to have peanuts. If you have peanut allergy, you can't have it in the same area.
But I see, this is my problem, right? Just because somebody, I mean, look, I understand.
We're on very different spaces here.
But there's a difference between like a nut allergy that can kill somebody.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, don't say patchouli can't kill you.
But like I don't like a perfume.
She says she's got rhinitis.
Give me a break. Get a sinus spray.
Be nice.
Like
Emily's a nice girl. I like Emily.
There's a difference between having a genuine concern and being a fucking whinger.
Oh my God, Gearoid, you're informed today.
There just is. There's a difference between genuine, real concerns in the world and whinging.
We're not going to agree on this, are we?
No,
really?
We're not going to.
But kind of we do.
I agree to a certain extent. I agree if something's irritating your nose, take steps. But the steps shouldn't be that this other poor Elwyn gets out of her bed and like is putting on her big flowing, because I mean we can picture like somebody that wears musky patchouli perfume.
Okay. Patchouli is definitely bohemian.
Yeah, it's French teacher chic. Like she's the sort of woman that wears a long flowing scarf that gets stuck in the wheels of her bike.
Yeah.
Like we know this woman.
She's got a big basket on the front.
Big basket on the front.
Where she puts her lovely bag.
When she
which
orders
is
a
embroidered.
croissant, she asks for a croissant. We know this person. But I still think that she shouldn't get up out of bed and go, oh, I can't put on my favourite perfume because of Emily. I think the world is hard enough.
No, I agree.
Like it's the little things in life.
I won't disagree with that. I think Emily needs to find a workaround.
Get yourself a sinus rinse.
Please, God, don't go to HR.
Don't go to HR.
Please,
and don't
God.
say it to her.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think Emily wants to go to HR.
No.
I think she's just...
Don't say it to her. Say it to your boss. If at the most, just say, listen, her perfume is just...
It's killing me.
Because if it's bothering you, maybe it's bothering other people. But I still think it's a very personal
Please
thing.
don't do a survey of the office.
No, don't do it.
Please don't do that. Because that would be
do
horrible
a
for
Google
her.
poll.
Yeah, please don't do that. No, but Emily, I think all you want is to be able to voice how unhappy you are with this situation. I don't think you're...
And that's what we're here for, Emily. And we do support you. But and I know I'm being harsh.
You are.
I know I'm being harsh.
You're being very
But
harsh.
Emily, I'm just making you a better person.
I have to say, I'm proud of you. That's like a tough love mammy
It's
approach.
tough love. You go, you find out what's wrong with your nose.
There's nothing wrong with Emily's nose.
There is. She's got rhinitis.
And I don't think it's because she's reacting.
But I don't think it's the only time that she'd have it.
Yeah, but no, probably not the only time. If you react to kind of heavy scents like that, you probably haven't enough.
No, I mean, if it is ridiculous, just you kick. I'm not saying don't kick off.
By whose standard?
No, what I think I'll tell you. There's two different, right? There's two different approaches to this, right?
We nearly resolved this.
No. What I'm saying is, you do not go in and start formal procedures to have her not wear her perfume.
No, I know.
But at the same time, you can't say, Jesus wept, do you have enough of that on? Like, they're two different things.
Yeah, they are.
Like, there's a human reaction, and then there's I need the world to conform to my standards because I have an itchy nose.
No, but here's the thing, right? If you're sneezing a lot, just point it towards her. Then she might get it. She might go, oh my God, she's sneezing on me all the time.
Yeah.
She might request to move.
Yeah, I remember when I worked in this job years ago, right? And I worked for I won't even say the word.
Oh.
But anyway, there was a man in there that used to fart.
Oh.
Now, when
That's
I
tough.
say that man could clear a room.
That's tough. Because you don't know if it's a medical reason that's happening.
I don't care whether it's a medical reason.
Some sort of dead animal.
I don't care.
up
Go
his
to the toilet. Like, anyway, they moved me beside him because the woman, she was a very nice, refined woman, the woman that did sit beside him, and they swapped me with, because she was like, listen, I can't, this is noxious.
I know.
At this point. And they put me sitting beside him.
Because you're a bloke.
Because I'm a bloke. And like, we don't mind the smell of each other, I presume, was the thinking. Well, I was there a day before I said, Jesus Christ, there's something crawl up your arse and die.
Did you say it to him?
Yeah, I did. I was like, what's going on?
What did he say?
Like, you need to go get a, like...
What did he say?
He was like, he said something about having some sort of... I can't remember what it was.
Was it IBS?
Yeah. I was like, I don't care.
It's a medical reason.
Sort it out. Stop farting at me. I mean, it was
the wind tunnel.
Like, people have IBS and they, like, do you know what I mean? I've not, like, he was just sitting there in his own filth. I was just like, I'm not putting up with this now.
And yet you don't say to Emily, you're not being nice to Emily.
But there's a difference.
Is there?
There is a difference. She gets a little bit of joy out of, like, spraying a bit of perfume on and just smelling lovely for the world.
Do you know what's different? The difference is
That is some dirty bastard.
you don't want anybody telling you put too much.
That's exactly true.
That's-
I don't put too much on.
Okay.
It's a beautiful smell.
It's beautiful.
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 My other friend, he wears carbon.
Oh, okay.
You smelled that? I can't remember who makes a carbon.
No,
It's
I
gorgeous.
don't.
Oh
My son
God.
likes Sauvage. I get a lot of Sauvage in my life.
Oh.
I know. He dropped it in my car. This is how much he needs it. He has it on his person all the time. So in other words, he has a jar, like a bottle of it. He brings it everywhere he goes.
All the time.
Anyway.
My other half has a bottle of 1 million in his car.
Oh. Probably to counteract your chorus. Anyway, so
You know what? Sometimes I'm.
it's like getting into a car.
I
It's
think
like getting
I'm
into
going
a
to go
car
to HR.
with somebody who has some sort of fucking those whatever things,
The air fresheners.
Air fresheners that are stifling, and you just kind of go, oh my God, what is wrong with your olfactory systems are obviously shutting down.
I do love a smell.
Oh yeah, you do. Anyway, I'm going to remind
Sometimes the way
some
you
people
talk to me,
in the
do you know
morgue,
what?
right? In the morgue, right? People used to wear Vicks under their nose so they wouldn't smell decomposing bodies. Maybe that might work for Emily. A little bit Vicks under the nose, or some smell that you like.
I think go to a doctor, get an anti-anxiety medication. That's your starting point, Emily.
I need one at the end of this
been
conversation.
incredibly triggering.
Are we still friends?
I'm going away from this situation feeling
friends?
very, very abused.
All our regular listeners are now nervous that we're not going to be friends by the end of this. Is this the end of the pod? No, it isn't.
But we will be recording in separate booths from now on.
You know the way we used to talk about remote recording?
Yeah, we might do that from now on. I'm going to start every episode by saying I smell beautiful.
Beautiful. You are gorgeous.
Thank you.
You know I
Niamh,
love you.
Thank you. agneyrant@gmail.com
So
if you want to
much.
get in touch and send us one of these simpering.
I loved our
whinging.
problems today. Shut up.
agneyrant@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. We would love it if you would subscribe to Head Stuff Plus. We have 40,000 tote bags that are unsold. Are they overpriced? Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
More.
That's the way the world works. It's called merch. We would love it if you would buy them.
Love it.
And we will chat to you next week.
Bye.
Bye.